Okay, we're resuming work on the front forks on this Triumph. We have the new fork seals installed in the fork seal holders. We use this socket. It's a 1 3/8, and that fit in there nicely and press them down very nicely in the press. Here are the old seals. This is from one side that Kevin took out, and this is from the other side that I took out. We did not video the extraction of these seals because it is ugly. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. There is no sophisticated, there's no neat, clean, no trick to removing these seals that I know of. I went in from the top with a small pointed, what's this called?
Chisel.
Thank you. Chisel. and from the top, and got it started, then used a larger chisel to bend it more, and then a pair of pliers, thank you, this is not a good morning, a screwdriver to get in there and just bend it and then yank it out. Kevin, a little bit more sophisticated on his, he used a X-Acto knife to reach in there and cut away all the old rubber. Then he was able to come in from the bottom through the notch, which I really can't see in here, but through the notch, and then push it out from the bottom, like so, with a screwdriver. So his is a little bit neater, cleaner, and I think I'll try his method next time. So anyway, we're ready to go. The new seals are in place. These go on top of them. They slide down in there, believe it or not, when they want to. I'll push that down. Legs are sitting there ready to go back on. Over here we have all the bits and pieces lined up. This was cracked, so I got a new one. This is a sequence. The cardboard, not a good morning. The cork. Washers go up at the top. The
Gators.
Yeah, we call it the gator holder.
Yeah.
It's actually the spring holder. The spring holder holds that. That goes on like so. Then the spring. Then this little guy here on top of this top bushing. Then the slider valve. Then the lower bushing. Then the bushing retainer. Now in the slider valve, it has a thick part at the bottom. This guy goes on with the thick part down. I never found that in any documentation that I looked at, but I did find it referred to on several different bulletin boards, and they all say that the thick part goes down. And what it does is it covers over this little hole down here when it slides down. Truthfully, I can't understand it. It must slide up and down, but I don't know why. And that is just the way it is. So that goes on with the thick part down. Make note of that. You can see it in there now. Let me do a little zoom action here. And you can see the thick part at the bottom, like so. So we're going to put this together now. No sense in videoing it because it's just straightforward. Stick it all together and then tighten down the bottom retainers. And then we'll put the new brake cable on the brakes and we will test the bike out. And there goes Peanut. Morning, Peanut. Morning, Kevin.
Morning.
All right, so we're going to get back to work now. Well, it's 11 o'clock and we've got the forks rebuilt, reinstalled, filled with oil, and we've got the front wheel on, the fender on, the new brake cable installed. Kevin, why don't you give this thing a spin while I handle the brake. Give that wheel a spin. Harder. There we go. And that's a good solid stop. We've got a solid lever. It's not mushy at all. Give her another spin. What the heck? Okay. So we're going to do a test ride and see if we have a good brake or not. And then we'll do enough of a ride up around the block or so to make sure that there's no leakage from our new fork seals. And that is all. Well, here he comes, coming back under power. That's always a good thing. Sounding good. Okay, little after action report.
Yeah, it's good. The brakes are settling in. They're getting better every time I use them. So the owner's going to have to take it gentle at first and just get used to them and let them settle in. But they're getting much, much better.
Okay, so you're going to call the front brake good at this point, pending more riding by the owner to see if these new shoes settle in nicely.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. We're going to call her done. Very good. Thank you.